Now I want to talk quickly on one resolution that everybody seems to want to. I saw this in a science magazine that I was talking about. It wasn't resolutions, but it was prioritizing good diets. Most people always want to lose weight or gain muscle or gain weight, or they want to augment their body in such a fashion that they look as though that's not their body anymore. Their loved ones and realize them they done did so many things. They want to do it by diet. Now I want to just hit a couple of highlights about diet and the government. How the government intervenes in diet, and how this has affected the way people actually look and feel today. And from my perspective, I think it's actually made people have a problem with diabetes and other kind of ailments that come along in that. And a couple of the points that I want to point out is there are two sets of conflicting diets, right? And an associated value and policies have been institutionalized that those that facilitate equitable food service and healthy people, that's what, and environment. And those are one type of diet. And then there's those that inequality and non-communicable diseases, environmental degradation are incorporated for the profit. So they actually maintain the food so that they manipulate the food so in that you think that you're on a diet and this diet's going to be a healthy type of thing for the person. And in actuality, the diet's been so designed to be more healthy for warding off communicable diseases, environmental degradation, and corporate profit. Alright, let me go on a little bit like this here. So, the U.S. Department of Agriculture supports programs to increase consumption of fruit and vegetable, but also subsidizes commodity foods that are correlated with increased risk of heart attacks and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a big word. Diseases, especially among the poor and minority groups. So what they're saying here, they advocate for you to have these kind of good eating habits and stuff where you eat a lot of fruit, vegetables, and good food like that, because they say that these are going to help you not have a heart attack, right? So they're correlated with the increased risk of cardiometabolic diseases. So the diet and the words they're saying are all put together so that the people believe if I eat this and eat that and do that, that I'm going to stave off a heart attack, which it just might be. But what happens is what you give up is the fruits and the vegetables are have so much carbohydrates, and the carbohydrates have been overloaded with fructose, which is the sugar part of it and everything, that people start to gain weight. They have diabetes, adult onset diabetes is rampant in this country, and that's because of the way the agricultural department has so manipulated the food and so manipulated the way people are supposed to eat food that this is the result from it. You get bad. You're not healthy at all. Heart's pretty sound for a while until your inactivity catches up with you because you have diabetes and everything else, so they do these things. So our effort to prioritize good diet over bad ones met active resistance. When the U.S. Dietary Guideline Advocacy Committee made recommendations in 2015 for diets that support human and environmental health, the Obama administration did not accept them, most likely because of pressures from the food industry. The advanced good diet, the value of which diets are based, must be openly discussed. This is the reason why. So I'll go back. So when they had the war over We should have a good diet to stave off heart disease over a bad diet, which is going to kill you from you having a heart attack and everything. They well knew in advance that wasn't true. But they put it out there anyways, because it wasn't a complete lie. You know, because it had a positive spin on it. You won't get a heart attack. You know, and they never really did the research or allowed the research to be taken to its full completion to where you won't get a heart attack, you won't die from it, you'll die from diabetes or some complication that goes along with that. You'll become overweight, sedentary, and laxed in your thing. Your cognitive abilities are going to go down because you really, you know, you're not feeling good about yourself and stuff. So this is what they did with their thing over the good diets, over the bad ones. They went with, they said the Obama administration did not accept them, most likely because of the pressures from the food industry. So what else went on? To advance good diets and values on which diets are based, we must be openly discussed, and decisions must prioritize equity and human and environmental health over economic profit. That only stands to reason, and it only seems to be self-evident that we should have, as people, we should be looking out for people more than we're looking out for economic profits, which really only goes to a select few of people. It may be thousands of people, but only a select few. The bad diet and the misrepresentation of a good diet, it affects everybody.